The video you are about to see was taken in Fairhope, Alabama. This 5-day Rhodes Scholar program was on Mobile Bay aboard the Joshua, a 72-foot wooden schooner built by Captain Carol Bramlett and some of her friends. The participants of the program learned to crew and take the wheel of this 2-masted tall ship. The Joshua was patterned after coastal schooners that sailed the bay in the late 1800s.
But Ingrid's on the bow of the boat, and she just turned around and did like that. That means there's no boats coming. That means I can go out. I can't. I'm still going to blow the horn because the law says blow it when you're leaving the dock. Go ahead. That's what the law says.
Putting up the mainsail.
But I tell you something, it's like my crew. Like I said, the crew told me that I had some anchors that were really nice.
We're under sail, but we're also with motoring too.
That they're building downtown on Government Street, the actual lens itself, it just has a red light on top of it. There was a cow out here that lived in the room that's on the left-hand side towards us. There's a double door there. You can see a double gate where the wrought iron's just about deteriorated. But it's pretty old, been out here in salt air. It has survived every hurricane. So if you're thinking about building a house in a bad area, look at this design.
Well, we're really sailing. Motor's off. We're heading back into port because we're going to go have our lunch. In the afternoon, we learned how to sail the sunfish. Here we see how to put in the dagger board. It helps the stability of the small craft.
At this point, tiller's turned away from the wind. I mean, it's not going to turn away from the wind. Now the wind went left. Usually, it's right just before the storm.
If you didn't want to sail, you could go kayaking. Learning to rig the sails on the sunfish was rather easy. Some were not too lucky with their sunfish. The next day we went out on the Joshua to do some sailing. Well, we're finally sailing, but not too great. So we're doing about 2.5. We've been up to 3.8. And this is the Joshua. We're sailing in the Alabama waters. I can see the flags that are flying. That's the direction of the wind. It's coming off of our starboard beam.
When it goes, it's going to go.
Watch your hands. Boy. In a bad spot. There she goes. Wing and wing. Coming up. A little more. Let her out.
Wing and wing.
Right.
Very
There she goes.
dangerous because people up there can mess around and not pay attention and get in the way of that. It can go back anytime it wants to. If I mess up and I don't keep her with the wind over here, it can get behind the main. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The main's all the way out, so it's going to go fast. Now, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, we do.
It's called sailing by the lead. You don't. See how that can come back? Just get out of his way if it goes. Don't try to stop it.
When not sailing, we tried our hand at fishing.
But that's a speck. There's a speck. Speckled trout. Speckled trout. Yeah.
I tried my hand as nighttime fishing. I did pretty good. I caught at least 2 or 3 dozen fish. The next day we went sailing again, but this time the weather was not so good.
If anybody wants to trade in, because it gets heavy.
It's not what I want. It's pig hide.
I bought this camera for the rain and I'm using it. Oh, there's making the captain of the Exxon Valdez.
Rain or shine, everybody had a good time. There's a lot more to show, but I'm keeping this in a reasonable length so it won't bore you. Good night, all.